that rock and roll feeling. Let our host send your spirits reeling. Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show. Johnny G's Vinyl Treasure Show.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Vinyl Treasures. I'm your host, Johnny G, John Galindo, coming to you live on this Saturday evening. Want to welcome you here to the 50s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show, this March 14th, 2026. And we are live on Oldies and More Radio, also live on the YouTube stream. I apologize for being late. There's always something, so I'm eating my porterhouse steak. And, it was windy today here in the New York area. So I blew my nose, okay, is what I did. And all of a sudden, I felt something warm going down my face. And, of course, my mother almost like faints when she sees that. She can't look at that. So it didn't stop. And I'm like, I'm going to be late. So anyway, I got it all taken care of, folks. I apologize for that. I'm not supposed to do that. I am taking my father to the ENT, and I make an appointment myself. So they're going to have to use that. I think they use some kind of a special thing that they do to cauterize it. I've never had this problem before. Usually if I get aggravated, like last Wednesday, but I am in a much better mood, and I have my voice. So now I feel I have control over what I'm doing. But anyway, welcome to the Vinyl Treasure Show. What a cool record that is. I know many of you in the chat room were talking about this cool tune. This is actually a request for listener Grayland in our YouTube chat room. This singer-pianist songwriter and band leader from New Orleans, Louisiana. Tommy Ridgely's his name. Started his professional career in the late 1940s with Dave Bartholomew's orchestra. Ended up having a number of releases on the Imperial record label, but he would leave in late 53 to sign with Atlantic Records, and this was his second release, and it featured Tommy on the piano, Lee Allen on tenor sax, Alvin Red Tyler on baritone sax, a song he wrote called Jam Up. So I'm sorry if I jammed some of my listeners up. I apologize for that, but there you go. Going out to Graylin in our YouTube chat. In September 54, Tommy Ridgely and his band on the Atlantic record label. Jam Up is the name of the tune. You know, we count down the mute. Well, I picked this record to open up the show, usually with an up-tempo. All requests tonight. I have my collector record of the week tonight. We're ending in 1957. We'll pick it up tomorrow in 1958. So those of you that sent requests, I couldn't find 4. When I get rockabilly requests, it's difficult for me to find because they're not in the collection. They're in the no humidity basement. So sometimes I just couldn't find it, and I didn't have time today. I was looking for my mint copy of the Dappers on Peacock, which I could not find. But anyway, let's start it off here. Let's open up the vocal portion with this group from North Carolina. I think I featured them on last week's show too. But this is on Bess Berman's Apollo record label, and I forget which number this was. Their 5th release. I'm sorry. Charlene's got it here. This is their 5th release on the Apollo record label. This is with Charlie Little Jazz Ferguson and his orchestra. It features Johnny Tanner on lead. From July 1953, here are the 5 Royales. The 5 Royales on Apollo. Interesting lyrics. When you wash your clothes, it's called Laundromat Blues to open up the Vinyltreasure show. Here we go, the 5 Royales.
Don't rush, folks, just take your time. Give my baby 20 minutes and she'll make you lose your mind. My baby's got the best machine, the best washing machine in town. My baby's got the best machine, the best washing machine in town. She's got the very best equipment. There's no better machine to be found. Just bring your dirty clothes, bring all your dirty duds. Don't worry about no soap, her machine is full of suds. My baby's got the best machine, best washing machine in town. Just relax and take it easy while the machine goes round and round. What a machine! What a machine! Ooh-ee, ooh-ee, 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 what a machine! She works every day, she works every night. This is her motto, customers always right. Just don't overload her machine, the best washing machine in town. If you want to see smooth action, it will cost you 30 cents a pound. What a machine! So treat my baby gentle, treat my baby kind, cause her kind of service nowadays is hard to find. She's got the best machine, the best washing machine in town. She can do it over and over, and her machine won't break down. What a machine!
Here you go. We open up the vocal portion there with the sound of the 5 Royales, the great Johnny Tanner on lead, their 5th release For Best Berman's Apollo record, labeled July 1953, The Five Royales with Laundromat Blues. You know, I never used the laundromat. We always had our own washer and dryer here. I think the only time we ever used the laundromat was like for one of those big area rugs that you can't put in your regular washing machine, but you can use like those industrial things at the laundromat. But anyway, I don't know. Do they still have laundromat? They must still have them. Listen, my sister Tony helps me wash the clothes is what she does. But anyway, Johnny G here on a Saturday. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I want to get to 4,000 subscribers. Keep the copyright police away. They shut me down on Wednesday, and it was not good. Wednesday, they block some people. I have lots of people that are finding out about the show, and they're going to the archives. And this was one from 2023, and they blocked it. And I couldn't identify the song, and they're not letting me remove the song, or I should say, mute the song. So it was weird. The show that came on Wednesday, they blocked it for a Lloyd Price record that I played. I played Lady Luck for Oldies Fan, and then I picked another one, Oh Lady Luck, and evidently that record was blocked in Canada and also blocked in the UK. So I had a whole bunch of emails from the UK and Canada telling me that they couldn't see the show, so I had to remove it. And that's what happens sometimes. I don't know what the deal is with that and why, but listen, I just play the records here. But we play the records by year here on the Vinyltreasure Show. We're going to go through 1957. Let's open it up here with 1952. Always feature this great group from Washington, D.C. here on the 50s Show. This is a request for listener Oldies Fan, a.k.a. Joseph Smith, in our YouTube chat room. So many great recordings by the Clovers. In 1952, they had a big hit with their tune, One Mint Julep, their third for the Atlantic label. But Joseph requested the B-side of the 45. It features Buddy Bailey on lead. This is from, and then believe it or not, this B-side was also number 3 on the R&B chart. This is from March of 1952, going out to Oldies Fan. Here are the Clovers on Atlantic. It's called Middle of the Night. Here you go, Joe, for you.
Thrill my heart and thrill my soul.
That's the great sound of the Clovers here on the Vinyl Treasure Show, going out to Joseph Smith in our YouTube chat room, March 1952. That's the B-side to One Mint Julep, song entitled Middle of the Night. And that one there with Buddy Bailey on lead. I was going to play, I checked it though. I'll let you give a listen to it. But you know that Atlantic reissued a lot of the cuts, early sides of the of their early Atlantic sides. They put it out like a collector's series, I think, in 1976 or so. But the interesting thing about it is the sound quality on the record is phenomenal. I think it still sounds the same. The One Mint Julep side might be a little bit different, but listen to this. Listen to this. I guess we'll call it a reissue that Atlantic put out. And you can, some of the people that sell this record on eBay, they don't know that it's got the fan on. There was no yellow Atlantics with fans on them like that. Later on, yes. I mean the red and black. But listen to this. I'll play a little bit of it, but I think it's exactly the same. But the sound quality is so much better. Maybe it's a little bit different. If you think that it's different, I'll leave it on. But if you think that it's the same, then I'll take it off. But listen to this. Listen to this side here, Middle of the Night. I think I was talking to Bill Olb about the flip side. He said it was a different cut. But anyway, on One Mint Julep. But listen to this reissue from 76. Here you go. Show it to you here. There you go. That's, it's almost like definitely better fidelity. Well, the grooves are really wide on that, and that's what happens with some of the Atlantics, but definitely better fidelity. So, and, you know, they sound more in the front, but so it's mastered a little different, but so it makes it sound like it's different. It is, but there are some cuts on these Atlantic reissues from the 70s that are different takes. There are, and even between the 78s and the 45s, if you really know the song, then you're going to know the differences in them. That's what I say. Anyway, Johnny G here on a Saturday. Thank you all for being here. If you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up. Also, tell your friends about this program. This is our second show of the week. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. We'll pick it up from the 1958 year. We're going to go through 1957. I'm debating to do I don't know if I'm going to do a 78 show or 45 show on Thursday. So I'm thinking about it if I can fit it in. I have to do my taxes, though. You know, it's not that difficult to do, but I'm going to do it. Anyway, I just got to put the time in to do it. But let us continue here. We are in the 1952 block. Let's go back to Bess Berman's Apollo record label, this time with a request for James Pomerico. I know many in our chat room really like this group, originally from North Carolina, and their first single for Apollo, with their first single on Apollo, they were known as the Southern Harmonaires. But here is their 9th release on the Apollo record label. It features the great Eugene Mumford on lead, and this record charted number 7 on WAAT in Newark, New Jersey, if you were listening. This is from February of 1952, going out to James Pomerico, the great Larks on Apollo. The song is called Stolen Love. Here you go, James, for you, the Larks.
Darling, deceive me. You spurn my love for someone new. You may go, but before you let me say these words to you. Stolen love will bring you sorrow. It will bow your head in shame when you play with fire. Trouble you borrow. Stolen love is a losing game. Stolen love will bring you sorrow. It will buy
Whoa, there you go. The great sound of the Larks. Listen, the Larks are a big favorite here on the early 50s edition of the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there by request for James Pomerico in our YouTube chat room, February 1952. The great Eugene Mumford on lead with the Larks on the Apollo record label. Stolen Love is the name of the tune. We also play the flip side often here on Vinyl Treasures, In My Lonely Room. The interesting about this record, so Greg Surik calls me up one early evening, and he says to me, can I stop by? I got a couple records to show you. How much cash do you have? I was like, well, I can get some cash. What are we talking about? Well, I got 2 Larks records that you might need. I said, really? I says, can you give me a hint on what they are? He says, well, do you have My Reverie and In My Lonely Room by the Larks? I was like, well, no, I do not. So, of course, he came here, and I listened to them on the set. I had the Newmark turntables at the time, and I said, I'll take them. And they were not cheap, I can tell you that much. Anyway, Johnny G babbling on here. Thank you all for being here. Again, if you are new to the program, please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel here. I try to give you little tidbits about my collecting history. And again, as we fill the requests here, let's go back to Atlantic Records now and fill a request for Amy King in our YouTube chat room. Amy King is Johnny G's chat moderator, so behave, as another great group on Atlantic. This group out of Baltimore, Maryland. And Ernie Warren, he was really the lead on the majority of their singles. But he was drafted in 1951, and he was replaced by Leander Tarver, who was doing lead on this release, this tune written by tenor of the group Meredith Brothers. This is their 4th of 12 on the Atlantic label, going out to Amy King in our YouTube chat room. August 52, the Cardinals on Atlantic. The song is called She Rocks. Here you go, Amy, for you, the Cardinals.
I got a good rock gal in Little Well Man House. She keeps me moving, steady, busted. Oh, well, she's my good rock gal. Well, we rock in the morning and we rock at night. Yes, the way we rocks. Really right, I can't let that girl out of my sight, because she's my good rockin' gal. Yes, so when she started rockin', there's no stopping till she's satisfied. Well, she cries, Daddy, keep going steady and fill me till I'm tired. Now just drop around if you dare. Well, all you do is shout Saturday. The girl keeps me like rockin' chair. Oh, well, she's my good rockin' gal. Well, in the morning around about noon, she rock. I love the baby and the way we groove. She rock. Makes me feel so doggone fine. She rock, she moves, she goes, she yes, she rocks. Baby, let me hold your hand. Oh, she rocks. Just want you to understand. Well, she rocks. She'll be your good rockin' man. Well, she moves. She moves. She rolls. She rolls. When she starts rockin', there's no stopping until she's satisfied. Well, cry steady, keep going steady, and fill me till I'm love the way she moved me, my good rockin' girl.
That's August 1952 release there on the Atlantic record label for the Cardinals. That one there by request for Amy King in our YouTube chat room. She Rocks is the name of that tune, and that is with Leander Tarver on lead, not the normal lead of Ernie Warren. Anyway, their fourth release for the Atlantic record label. Let us continue as we move into 1953. Now let's go to the Bronx, New York now, and fill a request for listeners Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat. And actually, they were from the Morrisania section of the Bronx. They would meet up with Joe Davis, who independently recorded them early in their career and leased their tracks to MGM, which resulted in 2 releases. And Frank requested their second release, and this did chart also. This charted number 4 on WGRC in Louisville, Kentucky. Big Dave Swinger mentioned it, that this was a big record in Louisville. It sure was. It features Grover Barlow on lead, a.k.a. you know him as Dean Barlow, from June of 1953, going out to Frank and Jerry Gingaro, the great sound of the Crickets on MGM Records. It's called For You, I Have Eyes. Here you go, Frank and Jerry, the Crickets.
Here I sit looking at the skies. I hope you'll realize it's for you, my dear. I have eyes. The day will come when you'll be mine, and we'll dance away the time. It's for you, my dear. I have eyes. A lonely room, a quiet night, our loved ones far and out of sight. I hope and pray there'll come a day when loved ones will come home to stay. Here I sit looking at the skies. I hope you'll realize it's for you, my dear. I have eyes. I'll hope and pray there'll come a day when loved ones will come home to stay. Here I sit looking at the skies. I hope you'll realize it's for you, my dear. I have eyes.
That's the sound of Dean Barlow and the Crickets here on the Vinyltreasure Show by request for Frank and Jerry Gingaro in our YouTube chat room. That's their second release for the MGM record label, For You, I Have Eyes, June 53. The Crickets there. And that is a cool tune. And Frank Gingaro, he is a co-host with his partner Gordon Skagberg on Sundays from 3 to 5 on the Rhythm and Blues Serenade. You can tune into that program tomorrow afternoon. They will be live on WRHU FM 88.7 on your dial, also on the internet at WRHU.org. I think, Frank, you have the first hour this week because Gordon had the first hour last week. I think you guys rotate back and forth, but they will be featuring music like we feature here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. So check it out on WRHU FM 88.7, the Rhythm and Blues Serenade with Frank and Gordon. And let's see, what did I want to say? I forgot what I wanted to say as I lose my mind. But I'm in a better frame of mind than Wednesday. I was not good. I was yelling and whatnot. I lost my voice, but it came back. Yesterday was a good day. My parents had their wellness check, so all that turned out well. So maybe that is a relief. But anyway, let us continue now and fill a request for Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat room. We are in the 1953 block now. After J.C. Ginyard left the Dixie Airs, he would form another group, and this was sometime in 1952 which included Willie Ray. He was tenor and baritone, Harvey Ray, baritone and tenor, and Eddie Harshaw, the bass. Collectively, they were known as the Dewdroppers, and they had their debut single on Bobby and Danny Robinson's Red Robin label. It was an answer song to the Dominoes' 60-Minute Man called Can't Do 60 No More. But and that which featured bass Eddie Harshaw on lead. He would leave after 5 months and was replaced by Big Bob Cornegay, and the group would... Wait a minute. What does this mean? Anyway, this was their second release. Their second release on the Red Robin label from May of 1953, the Dewdroppers on Red Robin. The song is called Go Back. Here you go, Daniel, for you, the Dewdroppers.
Go back, way back. I don't want you no more. Go back, get out. I don't want you no more. Go back, way back. I don't want you no more. Go back, way back. I don't want you no more. I got another baby, that's for sure. I don't want you no more. You used to fuss and fight, stay out all night. Everything I said, there was nothing never right. Now I'm closing my door in your face. You better go back round there and try to find another place, because I got another baby, that's for sure. I don't want you no more. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, way back, go back, go back, way back, go back, go back, get out my house, because I got another baby, that's for sure. I don't want you no more. She never argues, she never fuss or fight, sings me love songs every night, takes a comb, yeah, she combs my hair, cook my breakfast, will serve it to me in bed. I know she loves me, treats me right. I don't want you no more. Go back, don't want you no more. Go back, ain't gonna have you no more. Go back, no more. Go back, get out my house. I got another baby, that's for sure. I another baby, that's for sure. I don't want you no more. Yeah, I got another baby, well, that's for sure. I don't want you no more.
Here you go, by request. By request, going out to Daniel Kubacki in our YouTube chat, and that's the second release for the Dewdroppers on the Red Robin record label, May 1953, song entitled Go Back. Well, we do go back here on Saturday evening, and also Sunday evenings go back to the 1950s. Tomorrow we'll get into the early 1960s. We're going to get through 1957 this evening, but we got one. Actually, we got a couple more from. Actually, more than a couple more from 1953. And let's fill a request for listener Karen Efron, who I think is on the road tonight. I think she is. But anyway, and this vocal quartet recorded for Al Silver's Herald record label. Now, Louis Silvani says. This was released, well, was released on Red Wax because I saw a copy in Greg's collection and I was contemplating to take it, but I said I have a nice copy already on the Black Wax. I wasn't going to pay all that money for the red vinyl, but it was a nice copy, I will tell you that much. But I have it on black. I bought this from Mike Demersion, I think. When I a long time ago, when I think he was selling records on consignment for someone. I forget who that was, but this is from June of 53. Here are the Rocketeers on Herald Records for Karen Efron. The song is called Foolish One. Here you go, Karen, for you, the Rocketeers.
Foolish one.
That is Memories of the Time Capsule Show. If you would listen to Tom and Joe and the Time Capsule Show, that's the kind of sound that you would hear on that program. That's from June of 1953 by request for listener Karen Efron. Those are the Rocketeers on Al Silver's Herald record label, a song entitled Foolish One. Great tune that is. I know you people like these early ballads. Lots of people for this. And listen, that's the early show. I should say the Saturday show has become the, we'll say the early sides. And then we'll get into the later 50s. So I take your pick about that. I added a few things along the way also. But I added that, listen, I added that Atlantic you heard by the Clovers we did. So things like that I'll add into the program. But let us continue here. Let's do a flip side request as we are in the 1953 block for Cool Ant in our YouTube chat. We featured the Crows last week, this great group out of Harlem, New York, on George Goldner's Rama Records, their biggest hit, song entitled G, their second release on the Rama record label. And Cool Ant also said, well, if it's too popular, not that it was a popular, well, it was a popular record, you can play the flip side. So we're going to play the flip side for Cool Ant in our YouTube chat room. And the interesting thing is that Arlene Smith and the Chantels would record this later on George Goldner's End record label. What was it, 1958, I think? Or 59, whatever, 58. But this one here from May of 53, this is the B-side to G. It features Daniel Sonny Norton on lead. These are the Crows going out to Cool Ant in our YouTube chat room. The Crows with I Love You So on red vinyl. Here you go, Cool Ant, for you.
I love you so. Never let you go. I need you true. I hope you do too. I'm telling you, darling, I'll never let you go. And you know how much I need you. I'm keeping you here in my heart. I need you near. I hope you do, dear. I'm telling you, darling, I want you to know. Well, you know, my darling, that we never part. And you know, my darling, I'm keeping you here in my heart. I need you true. I hope you do too. I'm telling you, darling, I'll never let you go.
B-sides here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That one there going out to Cool Ant in our YouTube chat room. That is the B-side to G by the Crows, a big, big hit for the group on George Gollner's Rama record label, May 1953. I Love You So is the name of the tune. That is with Daniel Sonny Norton on lead. Well, let's do a twin spin with the Crows. This was their very next release on the Rama record label, and this is a request for listener Big Dave Swinger in our YouTube chat room, their third release. And let's see, this is from July 5th. I have a red vinyl and I have a black wax copy. I'll keep them both because the black vinyl is really a nice copy of that. This one is okay. Zurich sold me this one. I found the G in the wild for $0.25. Can't go wrong for buying red vinyl for $0.25. And I think I got other red vinyl records. I posted a whole bunch on my Facebook wall. You can check it out. But let's do a twin spin with the Crows here. This is going out to Big Dave, July 53, the Crows on Rama. The song is called Heartbreaker. Here you go, Big Dave, for you, the Crows.
Stole your love from me, love from me, yes, heartbreaker, it wouldn't seem to be, although you took the bar, that's the day. That's why it's heartbreaker from now on. Yes, heartbreaker, the cutest girl in town, girl in town, yes, heartbreaker, we're still when you're around. Although you took the bar, that's the day you took my heart. That's why it's heartbreaker from now on. Although you took the bar, that's the day you took my heart. That's why it's heartbreaker from now on.
Yeah, twin spin on the Crows here on the Vinyltreasure show. Both tunes led by Daniel Sonny Norton. That one there going out to Big Dave Swinger in our YouTube chat room. That's a follow-up to G/I Love You So, song entitled Heartbreaker, July 53 on the Rama label. As we continue here on the Vinyltreasure show, and let's fill a request now for listener Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat. And this record could qualify as a Collector's Corner 45 for sure. As we go back to Baltimore, Maryland for this group, it was interesting because Spence was at the Allentown, Pennsylvania show. I don't know how many years ago. It was a long time ago. And he told me he was at Lou Stanley's table. Now, Lou Stanley, he is more of a soul collector more than a vocal group harmony collector, but he would find rare records from time to time. So Spence took this, said, look, lend me that record. I know somebody who needs this record. So he came here. This was one of the records he came with a whole bunch of other red vinyl on chance. and I couldn't pay him all in one shot because it was too much. But it's a rare 45, and this was like second pressed and whatnot. But this is an original. This a group from Baltimore, Maryland, included William Pierce, first tenor, Delroy Green, second tenor, Melvin Jennings, baritone, Earl Williams, bass, and the lead singer on this, his name is Bob Richardson. Collectively, they were known as the Twilighters, and this is on the Marshall record label. Now, according to Louis Silvani, when the label owner found out that this record was a collector's item, he would press up a small quantity using original stampers and original labels, but on it's kind of a brighter red vinyl. It's not as dark as this. It's much more brighter. And then in the 1970s, he continued to press them, but on black vinyl. And like I said, this was from Lou Stanley via Spence Wooten from 1953 for Gordy Freeman. The Twilighters on Marshall. It's called Please Tell Me You're Mine. Here you go, Gordy, for you, the Twilighters.
You're gone away, forgot the days, my heart and I went astray. Yes, I love you, so tell me you're mine.
Tell me you're mine.
You know how much that I love you, and I place no one above you. So please tell me that you are mine.
Tell me you're mine.
Each night alone, I hope and scheme, yes, hoping to find you in my dreams. I can't go on much longer this way. Yes, I'm so low.
For only you.
Yes, I love you. So won't you tell me you're mine?
Tell me you're mine.
Each night alone, I hope and scheme, yes, hoping to find you in my dreams. I can't go much longer this way. Yes, I'm so low.
For only you.
Yes, I love you. So won't you please tell me you're mine?
All
Yeah, we gotta say that qualifies as a collector's corner record. It definitely does. But that one there going out to listener Gordy Freeman in our YouTube chat room. A 1953 release on the Marshall label. Those are the Twilighters. The Twilighters, Please Tell Me You're Mine is the name of the tune. And that is with Bob Richardson on lead. Johnny G is your disc jockey for a Saturday evening. If you are new to this program, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, our second show of the week. I'll be back tomorrow evening at 9 p.m. We'll start where we left off. We're going to 1957 tonight. We'll pick up with 1958 tomorrow. And then I'm thinking of doing, I don't know, a 78 show or a back to the 1956 Relic Survey. I don't know. But anyway, let us continue now. Let's move into 19... Oh, wait, are we in 55 yet? I missed specialty. No, here we... Well, no, we're moving to 1954. Okay. Let's fill a request now for listener John Ronayne. You all know this singer from Kenner, Louisiana, had 3 big national hits in 1959, Stagger Lee, Personality, and I'm Gonna Get Married, plus so many other releases. Those were for ABC Paramount Records. But he started recording for Art Roop's Specialty label in 1952, and he did have some big R&B hits on the Specialty label, like Lordy Miss Claudie, which was a big #1 on the R&B chart. 14 releases in all on the Specialty label. Now, John requested his 9th, okay, which was released in October of 1954, but it was recorded in March of 1952. And let's see. But I guess because this was released later because he enlisted in the Army and was in the Army between 1953 and 1956 and was still having R&B hits. So Art Roop wanted to keep it going, and vocal groups were now coming into the mainstream. So Roop had a group dub their voices in. So this was recorded. It was put down on. There was a track that he put this down, and the group was added in. So to the original master from 1952, and that vocal group was known as the Dukes. And the result was this release. Here is Lloyd Price and the Dukes. Okay, and the Dukes at this time were first tenor James Kusar, Otis J. Lee, second tenor, James McCary, baritone, and Philip Murph, the bass. This is from October 54, but actually recorded in 1952. Mr. Lloyd Price and the Dukes for John Ronayne. It's called Chee-Koo, Chee-Koo, Chee-Koo Baby. This is for John Ronayne. Here you go, John. For you, Lloyd Price.
My baby with the wobbly knee. She is not loaded but high she can be, but she's my Chee-Koo baby. Yeah, Chee-Koo. She's my Chee-Koo baby, and I love her, yes I do. She can be ugly, just as ugly to me, but I really love that Chee-Koo to me. She's my Chee-Koo baby. Yeah, Chee-Koo. She's my Chee-Koo baby, and I love her, yes I do. Just a hollow wine. She's not Charlie, but she takes some time. She's my Chee-Koo baby. You go Chee-Koo. She's my Chee-Koo baby, and I love her, yes I do. Now all you Chee-Koo baby just a fall in line. I'm not thinking, taking one at a time. She's my Chee-Koo baby. Yeah, Chee-Koo. Want you Chee-Koo, baby, 'cause I can't be wasting my time.
Yeah, that's pre-Mr. Personality there. That one they're going out to John Ronayne. October 1954 release there on the specialty record label, Lloyd Price and the Dukes. Chiku Baby is the name of the tune. Let us continue. Now, if you have a request that you might want to get into on any of the shows, either the Saturday night show or the Sunday night show, please email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. That is the best way to get me your requests. Sometimes I don't see them on my YouTube wall. Charlene was telling me about a couple that were on there, but I try to get them all and put them in the mix there, and I pick and choose. Like I said, sometimes I can't find them all. Got lots of records all over the place. Those of you that have lots of records, it's sometimes very difficult to put them back and find them and whatnot, although I'm getting there. I am, and I'm doing it for the 60s stuff too. But anyway, let us continue now, and we are in the 1954 block. Let's go back to New Orleans, Louisiana now, and fill a request for listener Grayland, a.k.a. G-Dog, in our YouTube chat room. This group, discovered by band leader and A&R man for Lou Chudd's Imperial label, Dave Bartholomew. They would have 6 releases for the Imperial label, starting in August of 1954. And Grayland, so this is February, so how could that be August? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, but Grayland requested their debut single, co-written by the lead singer Joe Gaines, from February 1954. Let's give a listen to the Hawks. The Hawks on Imperial, going out to Grayland. It's called Candy Girl. Here you go, Grayland, for you. The Hawks.
Candy girl, you so sweet to me. Candy girl is mine to keep. Candy girl, I love you. Can't you see? Lips like wine. For you I'll pine. Your love is true, and so is mine. Candy girl, you make my life divine. Embraceable you, what could I do without your love and your charm? From heaven, my life, my very own. Oh, candy girl, I'll kiss you goodnight beneath the moon that glows so bright, cheek to cheek, as I caress you tight. Oh, candy girl, good night. Good night.
That one there by request for Grayland in our YouTube chat room. All these Imperial records, all these New Orleans sounds here. And that one there, the group called the Hawks, from February 1954 on Imperial Records. Candy Girl is the name of the tune. That's with Joe Gaines on lead. They would also back up Joan Scott on Imperial with My Wedding Day, and also back up Dave Collins as the Scrubs on the Imperial label. I have both those 45s in the collection. Johnny G here on a Saturday. If you like what you're hearing, please give me a thumbs up, and please consider to subscribe. I want to get to 4,000 subscribers. Maybe the copyright police will leave me alone by then. But let us continue in 1954. Let's fill a request now for David Fields, okay, as we go back to New Orleans for the sound of the Spiders. This is actually the flip side from last week, their 4th of 16 releases. Last week, David requested The Real Thing, and this is the flip side here, a tune written by Marion Howard. It features Haywood Chuck Carbo on lead for this one. August 1954, The Spiders on Imperial. It's called Baby. Here you go, David, for you. The Spiders. Here we go.
Hey, baby, you're the love I dream of. Baby, you can make my dreams come true. You send shivers up and down my spine, make me feel mighty fine. Baby, you're the love for me. When I look at you, I don't know what to do. I'll thrill you through and through. If you say that you want me to, baby, you're the only love for me. Baby, you can make my life complete. For now I realize I want a love that'll keep me alive. Baby, you're the love for me. Baby, you're the only love for me. Baby, you can make my life complete. For now I realize I want a love that'll keep me alive. Oh, baby, you're the love for me. Shivers up and down my spine.
That's the sound of New Orleans here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to David Fields. David Fields of the Vinyl Nostalgia YouTube site. You can check it out, August 1954. That's the flip side we played from last week. A song called The Real Thing. This side called Baby. And that is with Hayward Chuck Carbo on lead. Johnny G is here spinning my 45s, all original records here that I've accumulated. It's a lifetime of collecting. I guess 67. Well, I'm considered a senior citizen. So, even though it was funny when I went to the I had to take my parents to the doctor, right? And there were these young girls there, and she wanted to know my what do you call those? Your sign, your horoscope sign. So it was interesting. They got into a conversation between what my father is and what my mother is and what I am. So I said, well, I'm the oldest son at 67. So she says, wait a minute, you're 67? You don't look 67. I said, well, you're making me feel good, even though I feel older than 67 because of my aches and pains and whatnot of my knees. But she made me feel really nice. I said, I didn't get a chance to, I usually plug my show with a bunch of the people, and some of them are really excited about it, and some, they're not into music or whatever. But a lot of the younger kids, they don't know anything about this music at all. They have no clue. Or they maybe, even though I do have a young audience that tunes into this program, and I think that's a great thing, I do. But anyway, let us continue now. Let's go out to the West Coast as we fill a request for Delwood Jeff. I thought I had a better copy of this, but my 78, I have a nice mint 78 of this record that plays much better than my 45. I was looking to see. I thought I picked up a clean copy of this, but maybe not, or it's buried somewhere. But in the spring of 1954, the Robins hooked up with Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, Mike Stoller's newly formed label. It was called Spark Records, okay? And the group held their first recording session at Master Recorders in L.A., downtown L.A., and it was in the spring of 1954, and the sides they recorded that day were The Hatchet Man, One Kiss, Wrap It Up, and this tune, okay, which became the group's first of 6 on the Spark record label. Now, Bobby Nunn was supposed to do the lead, but supposedly refused to sing it. And but fortunately, Richard Berry was hanging around, I guess he was, and around the studio that day, and he ended up doing the lead with the Robins. This tune written by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller. Let's go to May of 1954 for the Robins on Spark. This is for Delwood Jeff and their tune called Riot in Cell Block number 9. Here you go, Jeff, for you, the Robins.
On July the 2nd, 1953, I was serving time for armed robbery. At 4 o'clock in the morning, I was sleeping in my cell. I heard a whistle blow, then I heard somebody yell. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. The trouble started in cell block number 5. It spread like fire across the prison floor. I said, okay, boys, I'm getting ready to run. Here come the warden with the Tommy gun. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. The warden said, come out with your hands up in the air. If you don't stop this riot, you all gonna get the chair. Scarface Jones said it's too late to quit. Pass the dynamite, cause the fuse is lit. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9. In the 47th hour, the tear gas got our men. We're all back in our cells, but every now and then there's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. There's a riot going on. Up in cell block number 9.
Yeah, hiss and all there on that played 45 with with center damage. You know, the center damage is called with those metal inserts. You know how to put those metal inserts in? My aunt was like a pro putting those metal inserts in. Anyway, there you go, going out to Delwood Jeff. Sound of the Robins, their first release on Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller's Spark label from May of 1954, Riot in Cell Block number 9. That is with Richard Berry on the lead there for that one. Johnny G here on a Saturday. Thank you all for being here. Let us continue. We are in the 1954 block. Let's go to Brooklyn, New York now and fill a request for listener Edmund Williams. I saw Edmund in the chat room earlier. Now, this group included Pringle Sims, first tenor, John Grant, baritone, Woodrow Jackson, bass, Seifert Brezant II. He was the piano player and arranger and the lead singer on this tune. His name is Billy Clark. Collectively, they were known as the Strangers. This is their fourth of 6 on Sid Nathan's King Records out of Cincinnati, Ohio, from October 1954, going out to Edmund Williams. The Strangers, it's called Drop Down to My Place. Here you go, Edmund, for you, The Strangers.
Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun. If you feel you want to shout and tell the world what it's all about, drop down to my place, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have a ball, have a ball, have a ball, have a ball. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun. If you feel you got the blues, and the blues you want to lose, drop down to my place, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun.
Don't sit around and mope all day, 'cause you know where there's a will, there's always a way.
Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun. Join in, everybody, join in. Join in, join in, join in. Join in, everybody, let's sing, let's sing. I'm inviting one and all, and I'll be waiting for you to call. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun. Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun.
Folks have so much on their minds, so guess we better tell them all one more time.
Drop down to my place, have fun, have fun.
Yeah, sounds of 1954 here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Edmund Williams. Those are the Strangers. The Strangers, their fourth release on King Records. Drop Down to My Place is the name of that one. October 54. Billy Clark is the lead on that one. So why don't you drop down to the Vinyl Treasure Show and share this post. Tell your friends about it. I know many of you, I think 60%, I think it's 60% of my audience watches on their iTVs, and I think then after that it's the PCs, and then I think it's the phones, and then the tablets. I think that's how it goes. But anyway, wherever you're watching Johnny G, I want to thank you all for tuning into the program. And if you do have a request, please email me at vinyltreasures@aol.com. And depending on the release date of your song, okay, it may be in the Saturday show or may show up on the Sunday show. We'll begin tomorrow in 1958. We're going to end with 57 tonight. We are in the 1954 block, and I added this to the mix. This act could probably qualify for another Collector Corner record. Now, my understanding was this song was Dan Romanello's favorite tune. I think he told me it was. Okay, but it's the debut single for this group from Asbury Park, New Jersey. Came out on the After Hours label. And for you collectors out there, it only was released on red vinyl. I don't think there's any black vinyls on this one. Maybe the boots are, I don't know. But the music is by the Eddie Swanston Quintet. Now, this group features Bobby Thomas on lead. They are known as the Vibranires. The Vibranires from July 54 on After Hours. And it's a classic. It's called Doll Face. This is Johnny G's edition. Here you go, the Vibranires.
Doll face, you are my one desire. Doll face, you set my soul afire. Can't help it 'cause I'm so in love with you. Can't help it 'cause you thrill me. You thrill me through and through. Doll face, please kiss me right away. Take me, 'cause I'm your humble slave. I'll do anything, darling, you want me to. I'll go anywhere, anytime with you. Oh, doll face, I'll be grateful to the Lord, always for giving me you to love. Just goes to show you, darling, what prayers can do. I prayed to God and all my dreams came true. Doll face, yes, please kiss me right away. Take me, 'cause I'm your humble slave. I'll do anything, darling, you want me to. I'll go anywhere, yes, anytime with you. Oh, doll face, I'll be grateful to the Lord, always for giving me you to love. Just goes to show you, darling, what prayers can do. I prayed to God and all my dreams came true. I prayed to God and all my dreams came true.
Sounds of 1954 here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That's a bonus track that Johnny G added from those are the Vibranires, Bobby Thomas and the Vibranires on After Hours Records. Doll Face is the name of the tune. The interesting thing about this record is it was Zurich sold me this long time ago. He calls me up and he says, I have to bring this record up to you right away, but I need money because I got to buy another record. So that's what he would do. He was wheel and deal. So he brought this up, and I looked at, and it's not a bad copy either. Of course, it was my limit at the time that I would pay for any 45 at the time, and I was out of a limit for so many years. I was busy working. I didn't have time to go to a lot of the shows or to even to bid on records and whatnot. So they were just feeding me these 45s as I was working. So I said, yeah, I'm going to be home. Okay, you can meet me at, 8 o'clock. And he would drive here from Jersey. And it was worth the ride, I guess, for him. But there you go, the Vibranires. Now, the label would change their name to Chariot. And Esther Navarro managed this group, okay, before she became manager of the Cadillacs. Interesting tidbit. Anyway, let us continue here. We are in the 1955 block. Let's fill a B-side. Well, let's fill a request for listener Amnon, because last week he requested the B-side of this 45, this group from Harlem, New York. We heard Falling for You was the B-side to the group's first release on George Gollner's Rama record label, their first of 7. And this was the intended A-side, and I guess we can say it's the group's biggest hit, and it's a song that my aunt had in her collection because she liked this record a lot. And this tune co-written by the lead singer of the group, his name is Richard Barrett, from October 1955. Here are the Valentines on Rama with Jimmy Wright in the orchestra, and I guess we'll call it their big hit. It's called Lily May Bell. This is going out to listener Amnon. Here you go, Amnon, for you, the Valentines. There you go, the great sound of the Valentines here on the Vinyltreasure Show. Richard Barrett and the guys, their first release on George Gollner's Rama Records from October 55. Lily May Bell, that one there going out to listener Amnon. We are in the 55 block. Let's fill a request now for listener Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat. And I'm telling you, I was upset because I couldn't find. I have a mint copy of this record, okay? But this was the first copy that I bought a long time, probably from Joel Scherzer's collection, I think, when he was selling out. But it plays okay, but I have a nice clean copy. I'm disappointed I couldn't find it for you, Bill. But this group is from Boston, Massachusetts, and they are called the Dappers, not to be confused with the group that recorded for the Groove or Rainbow labels. And this is the group's a debut single co-written by the lead singer of the group. His name is George Dapper Cromwell, and this is on Don Robey's Peacock label from May of 1955. Let's give a listen to the Dappers. This is for Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. It's called Come Back to Me. Here you go, Bill, for you, the Dappers. That one going out to Bill Sheriff in our YouTube chat room. They like that tune. That's a great record by a group called the Dappers. Lost my place. Yeah, the Dappers. They're out of the Boston, Massachusetts area. May 1955 on Don Robey's Peacock record label. Come Back to Me is the name of the tune, and that features George Dapper Cromwell on lead. They do have later releases. The same group recorded for the Epic and the Foxy labels. Johnny G is your Foxy DJ. I'm looking for some more fedoras, different colors. John Cummins says, Am I wearing a, is tomorrow St. Patty's Day? I don't know when it is. I don't know if I'm wearing I only have a dark green fedora, and I messed up. I'm telling you, last Wednesday I was discombobulated. I was supposed to wear the gray fedora, and I wore that green fedora. It didn't go with the blue shirt. But anyway, I digress. Let us continue here. I added this record because this is my favorite. Well, there's two that I really like by the This is my favorite Mercury release by the Penguins, okay? I say it. But after royalty squabble between the Penguins and Dootsy Williams, he was the owner of the Dutone record label, over Earth Angel, which was really a big, big hit for the group. And I don't think they felt they didn't get their royalty payments. So especially for a big hit like that. And due to neglect of their royalty payments for Earth Angel, the group signed with Mercury Records. Okay, they had 7 releases on the label. This was their third, a tune written by group member Curtis Williams. Now, dual leads on this side. It's Cleve Duncan and Dexter Tisby are singing on this side. This one and what is the other one? Our Troubles Not at End, or My Troubles Not at End, something like that. But that's a close second. Okay, but this is my favorite by the Mercury releases. August 55 added this one. The Penguins on Mercury. It's called Devil That I See. Here are the Penguins. Sound of the Penguins here on the Vinyltreasure show. That's a bonus track. That's my favorite one they do on the Mercury label. And the dual leads there, Cleve Duncan and Dexter Tisby, from August 1955. Their third release, their third of 7 for the Mercury folks. Devil That I See is the name of the tune. Let us continue now. 1955. Well, This is my official Collector's Corner record. This is not an easy record to find, this one. I have to tell you, when I first signed into eBay, it was either 1999 or 2000. I've been with them for a long time. I don't make that many purchases. I don't try to because of I don't like to pay the sales tax. So, interesting, I saw this record. It was listed. It must have been, 2000, I think, and it was from upstate New York, somebody in upstate New York. So anyway, it was like one of the first times I ever was bidding on something that was a lot more than $10 or $15, even though I was already buying expensive records. So I saw this, and in the price guides, this one booked high. So I think I put in, it must have been maybe $890 bid, like you put your top all bid in. So, I waited till there was like, I don't know, 4 seconds to go, and then I hit it, and then it said, "You are the winner." So I was like, wow, I'm the winner. What did I win it for? I won it for $260 is what I won this record for, from upstate New York. And I was like wondering, well, I think it's a real one. I hope it's a real one, whatever. So I had Surik come here to the house. He didn't have the record. And then they were talking about it, that he wanted to buy it. I said, it's not for sale. Jerry Diaz knew I had this, and he called me and said, Johnny, I'll give you $1,000 for the record. Or no, I think he offered me $5,000 for the record. But I said, Jerry, I'm not selling it. If I need money, I'll sell it. But I didn't. But he wanted it. There were a couple other people. Eric Ashton wanted it. A bunch of people wanted it. I said, look, I don't sell records that I have one copy of, and especially if I like it. But anyway, this is our Collector Corner record of the week. I had a few tonight, but this is on High Weiss's Old Town record label. Now, the group is called the Cleft Tones, not Herbie Cox and the Cleft Tones. This is the Cleft Tones with 2 F's, Clefftons, the Cleft Tones. And I don't know, both sides of this are excellent. Maybe I'll flip it over for next week as my collector record, but it features Cass Bridges. He's the lead singer on this. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. The A side features, wait a minute. Let's see here. No, there's 2 things here. Okay, take it back. The B side is called My Dearest Darling, and that features Cass Bridges on lead. The A side, which is this side, features Robert Adams on lead with Cass on the bridge. That's how this goes. And this is from March of 1955. It's our Collector Corner record of the week. The Cleft Tones on Old Town doing their rendition of the tune, I'm Afraid, in parentheses, The Masquerade is Over. Here you go, the Cleft Tones, the collector record of the week on Old Town.
Your eyes don't shine like they used to shine, and the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. Your kiss just don't bliss like they used to bliss, and the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so is love. Now I guess I have to play pagliacci and get myself a clown's a weird disguise and learn to laugh like pagliacci with tears in my eyes. Your kiss just don't bliss like like they used to once. And the thrill is gone when your lips meet mine. I'm afraid the masquerade is over, and so is love, and so we love.
Yeah, from the Collector's Corner, those are the Cleft Tones. The Cleft Tones with two Fs on High Weiss's Old Town record label from March of 1955. Their rendition of the tune, I'm Afraid the Masquerade is Over. Well, it ain't over yet. We're continuing here. We got to get to 1957 here. Now we are in the 1955 block. Got two more in the 1955 block. Let's fill a request for listener Bob Cruz in Maryland. We go to the legendary Fortune record label out of Detroit, Michigan. Now, this singer, born in Bessemer, Alabama, he would relocate to Detroit, Michigan in the early 1950s. He was known as Mr. Rhythm at Devorah Brown's Fortune label, and he was the lead singer for the $5 back in 1955. He also had 11 releases on the Fortune label. This was his first. He's being backed up by the Don Juans, a.k.a. the $5, and they included Eddie Hurt, first tenor, and his brother-in-law, by the way, Lonnie Hurd, second tenor, James Drayton, baritone, Charles Evans, bass, and this is from October of 1955. Here you go for Bob Cruz, Andre Williams with the Don Juans. And how many of you have been down to Tijuana? The song is called Going Down to Tijuana. Here you go, Bob, for you, Andre Williams.
I'm going down to Tijuana and have a good time. Down to Tijuana and drink a little wine. Down to Tijuana where everything's fine. Down to Tijuana and have a good time. I'm going down to Tijuana. We're gonna have a good time. Come on, baby, come with me. Mambo, baby, a chicken deal. I don't care what you wanna do. We're gonna do what you wanna do. Down to Tijuana, we're gonna have a good time. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down to Tijuana. We're gonna have a good time. Come on, baby, come with me. Mambo, baby, a 1, 2, 3. You can mambo a 1, 2, 3. And you'll have a little drink with me. Down in Tijuana, we're gonna have a good time. I'm going down, 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 down. I'm going down to Tijuana. We're gonna have a good time. Get it loose, get it loose, get it loose, get it loose. you wanna do? Down in Tijuana, we're gonna have a good time. I'm going to down, 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 down. I'm going down in Tijuana. We're gonna have a doobie doobie doo wah wah, doobie doobie doo wah wah.
October 1955 release there for the Mr. Rhythm, Andre Williams. Andre Williams with the Don Juans on the Fortune record label, going out to listener Bob Cruz in Maryland, going down to Tijuana. I haven't been down to Tijuana, but I bought fireworks that were from Tijuana. Johnny G used to like to shoot off fireworks when I was a teenager. Aunt Mary would get them. She would work. She was a cashier at the General Motors plant, okay, in North Tarrytown. And around 4th of July, there were a whole bunch of guys that would go down to Tijuana or wherever and pick up all these fireworks. They would sell them out of their trunks of their car. Like you can buy $20 a bag. So they would throw all these fireworks in. Of course, I was afraid to light the M80s because people would call the police here, so I had to be careful. One time I was a kid, okay? I wasn't doing it as an adult. So our next door neighbor, I think my mother answered the door. She yelled at me. They said the police rang the doorbell, and we said, we have complaints that someone's shooting fireworks here. Do you know of anybody doing that? So I think she said, nobody's shooting fireworks here. Of course, she yelled at me. I had to stop. I said that the neighbors called the police on Johnny G. But anyway, I digress. Let us continue here. We are in we are one more out of 1955 as we fill a request for listener Casey Hines, this great group out of Evanston, Illinois. They had 5 releases on the Drexel label out of Chicago, and Casey requested the group's 3rd release. It features the great Ray Pettis on lead from June of 1955. Let's give a listen to the Gems on Drexel, going out to Casey Hines. The tune is called You're Tired of Love. Here you go, Casey, for you, the Gems.
I gave all my love and everything to you, and now the whole town knows we're through. I guess you're tired of love. They said I was such a fool to love you so. It's strange that I must let you go. I guess you're tired of love. I must go on acting foolishly, though I don't feel quite that way. All this is true, for I'm the fool you see, trying to laugh and be gay. Why did you say that our love was oh so grand? But that's okay, I understand. I guess you're tired of love. I must go on acting foolishly, though I don't feel quite that way. can begin. Why did you say that our love was oh so grand? But that's okay, I understand. I guess you're tired, can't be inspired. I'm so you tired of love.
Oh, that's the great sound of the Gems, boy. They are great. That one there going out to listener Casey Hines, June 1955 on the Drexel label. You're Tired of Love. A great lead singer on that. His name is Ray Pettis. Ray Pettis and the Gems, their third release on Drexel, and red vinyl too. What do you call that? Kitty vinyl? It's not quite clear. It's kind of like foggy a little bit, but you can get a lot of their recordings on the red vinyl anyway. But listen, a red vinyl attack. Didn't see Daryl Letts in the chat room saying that. But anyway, let us continue. Let's move into 1956, and we stay in Chicago. I added this record here to the mix. I needed an up-tempo. This group had two releases on Frank Evans' Ping record label, and their first was a cool tune called Lanky Linda, which I like. And I like this one too. It's their follow-up. It features Ralph and Edward Johnson on the leads here from December 56. Let's give a listen to the Debonaires. DE''Bonaires on Ping Records. It's called Crackerjack Daddy. Here you go, the Debonaires.
Crackerjack, Crackerjack Daddy. Who's that fella that got all the girls in town? They'll sell it and say and all the chicks go around. He's Crackerjack Daddy, jumping up and down. He's slick as a whistle, he ain't no square. And he does my baby, I got to have Crackerjack Daddy. Yes, I am. I'm your Crackerjack Daddy. Yes, I am. I'm your Crackerjack Daddy, and I'm jumping everywhere. Everywhere. So listen, Jones and Brother Paul, this is not the way I look. This is the way I kiss with the Crackerjack twist, and it ain't in loco. Crackerjack Daddy, go, go, Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. Are you happy? I play when the grass when you walk in the street. Walk on the girls wanna love you, heaven above. They bring it right back to me. Go, go, Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. Why the girl for him is more than I can see. He ain't my belle, he stole my baby from me. He's Crackerjack Daddy, jumping up and down. You have big red shoes and a checkered cap. A checkered business go full split in his lap. Crackerjack Daddy. Yes, I am. I'm your Crackerjack Daddy. Yes, I am. I'm your Crackerjack Daddy, and I'm jumping everywhere. Everywhere. Go, go, Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. Go, go, Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. Crackerjack Daddy, go, go. You took my baby, don't want to see you no.
Yeah, sounds of Chicago here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. You like my little additions the extra bonus tracks that Johnny G adds to the program. Do you like that? I hope you do. I will continue doing that. December 1956, the second of two for the Vibranires. I think that DE''Bonairs. Their second release on the Ping record label, Cracker Jack Daddy. Johnny G's your Cracker Jack DJ for a Saturday evening. I will be back tomorrow evening beginning at 9 p.m. We will continue in the 1958 block, but we are currently in the 1956 block. Let's fill a request now for listener Anthony Russo. This group is from Mingo Junction, Ohio, if you know where that is. I don't know where Mingo Junction is. Now, the group included Peter Grasifa, Paul Visak, Anthony Chatta Johnson, and the lead singer of the group, his name is Joey Pizzoferrato, but he kind of shortened it to Joey Farr, Pharr. And collectively they were known as the Antones, Antones. And they named themselves after a beauty shop called Antones that was owned by one of the group members, Anthony Chatta Johnson. They had two releases on Jimmy Black's Black Crest Records, which was out of Wheeling, West Virginia. I know James Stone requested their second, which I don't have. I didn't see it in Greg's collection because I can't find that record. But anyway, I have their first. Okay, written by lead singer Joey Farr and group member Chatta Johnson, from October 1956 for Anthony Russo, the Antones on Black Crest. The song is called, the weird spelling of the name, Genette. The song is called Jeanette for Anthony Russo. Here you go, Anthony, the Antones.
When time begins to fade, I know I'll keep on saying my love for you will always be true. Although your heart belongs to somebody else, Jeanette, I'm in love with you. My heart awaits your call, but somehow I'll be knowing your love for me don't matter at all. Although your heart belongs to somebody else, Jeanette, I'm in love with you. Remember that night last December when the heavens snowy like shone above and soft winds were playing a love song, a song of two people in love. And as the years go by, my heart will keep on saying, this love I have for you will never die. Although your heart belongs to somebody else, Jeanette, I'm in love with you. Remember that night last December when the heavens snowy like shone above and soft winds were playing a love song, a song of two people in love. And as the years go by, my heart will keep on saying, this love I have for you will never die. Although your heart belongs to somebody else, Jeanette, I'm in love with you.
There you you go. That one there by request for Anthony Russo. That's the sound of the Antones. The Antones there from October 1956. That's Joey Farr on lead, spelled Pharr. And that's our first of two on the Black Crest label. Jeanette is the name of the tune. Arch, that'll be your request flip side for next week. As I got to get these other ones in, or I'm going to run out. I can't run out of time. I got to sign off around 3 hours is what I got to do. But anyway, let us continue here. We are in the 1956 block. This is a flip side request from last week. I played a bonus track on Art Roop Specialty label by Ben Zeppa and the Zephyrs, a song called A Foolish Fool, which was the intended A-side. Okay, Ben Zeppa's real name was Ben Joe Zeppanini, originally from Liberal, Kansas, would end up moving to Richmond, California, recording as Ben Zeppa. And listener Daryl Letts requested the flip side. And the flip side, again, written by Richard Berry, who you heard earlier in the program, singing with the Robins. This is from May of 56 for Daryl Letts, Ben Zeppa and the Zephyrs. It's called Baby I Need, parentheses, Ting-a-ling. Here you go, Daryl, for you, Ben Zeppa.
Baby, I need your love to make me sing. Baby, I need your love to make me ding-a-ling. Baby, I need a kiss to make me ding-a-ling. And baby, I need 2 arms to make me ding-a-ling. First wrap your arms around me. Baby, you're doing just fine. Now make my head go zoom and my heart go boom. I'm having such a real fine time. Baby, I need a kiss to make me sing, sing. And baby, I need 2 arms to make me ding-a-ling. Baby, I need your love to make me sing, sing. And baby, I need your love to make me ding-a-ling. Baby, I need a kiss to make me ding-a-ling. And baby, I need 2 arms to make me ding-a-ling. First wrap your arms around me. Baby, you're doing just fine. Now make my head go zoom and my heart go boom. I'm having such a real fine time. Baby, I need a kiss to make me sing, sing. And baby, I need 2 arms to make me ding-a-ling.
Yeah, B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to Daryl Letts. That is Ben Zeppa and the Zeppers from May of 1956 on Art Roop Specialty record label. That's the flip side of A Foolish Fool. It's called Baby I Need, parentheses, Ting-a-ling is the name of that tune. Anyway, we are here on a Saturday evening. This is my second show of the week. I'll be back tomorrow evening beginning at 9 p.m. to continue. We're going to go to 1957 this evening. We'll pick it up with 1958 tomorrow. And then I have the Soul Show on Wednesday. I'm debating if I have time, I'll do the Thursday show. So you got to go to my YouTube page and look and see if you see the promo up there. You have to check, then you'll know. But let us continue now in 1956 as we stay out in California. And for this great group, they recorded for Johnny Otis's Dig record label. This is their second release, written by saxophonist Jackie Kelso, who plays the sax on this song, and also co-written by the lead singer. His name is Sammy Yates, a.k.a. Sammy Hagen. And this is from June of 1956. This is a bonus track that Johnny G added. Sounds of California here. The premieres on Dig. It's called My Darling. Here you go. The premieres. Whoops, wrong one, Johnny.
My darling, I love you so I can't let you go. That's why I call you my darling. I love you.
Sounds of California here on the Vinyltreasure Show. That's a bonus track Johnny G picked. Those are the premieres, their second release on Johnny Otis's Dig record label, and that is Sammy Yates, a.k.a. Sammy Hagen, on lead, June 1956. My Darling is the name of the tune. George Doowop Tompkins turned Johnny G on to that tune. A great tune. And later, Sammy Yates recorded, I said it's Sammy Hagen, and the Viscounts on the Capitol label, and also Little Sammy on Shade, and Count Yates on the Regis, and Little Sammy Yates on the Genie record label. Johnny G here on a Saturday. As we continue here, we are in the 1956 block. Let's fill a request for listener Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. This group hails from Hartford, Connecticut. They recorded for Monty Bruce's Tetra Records out of New York City. And this is the intended A-side of the 45, a tune written by Lionel L. Tipton and also the label owner, Monty Bruce. Now, the group was initially called The Shades, but Bruce didn't like that. He said, no, we're going to change your name. So we're going to change your name to the Playboys, okay? And this one here came out in December of 1956. And I was talking to Jack about this, and he said he heard this on the radio, and he bought the record when it came out. Here are the Playboys on Tetra Records. The song is called So Good. Here you go, Jack, for you, the Playboys.
Well, now every time I see you, you make me feel so good. Every time I see you, you make me feel so good. You make me feel just like you should. Well, now every time I see you, you look so fine. Oh yes, every time I see you, you feel so fine. Oh please, baby, see you be mine. Run it down now, well you rock, 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 don't you know? I love you and I'll never let you go.
December. That is a wild record. December 1956 release there by request for listener Jack Saperstein in New Jersey. The sound of the Playboys. The Playboys on Monty Bruce's Tetra label. So Good is the name of the tune. Now, this song would be reissued on Lost Night Records as the Versatones, okay? And the reason was Jerry Green of Lost Night said that the song reminded him of Baila by the Versatones. So that's why he changed the name of the group. I don't know. So you can get it if you have it. I think I saw it in the box there. I had it on a blue Lost Night label. Anyway, there you go for Jack Saperstein, the Playboys with So Good. Hopefully these records are sounding so good, so much that Tony Barcia can't go to sleep. He was supposed to leave, 45 minutes ago, Tony? You were supposed to leave. But he's addicted is what he is. But let us continue in 1956. Let's fill a request for listener Gary Spring in Canada, this great group out of Cincinnati, Ohio. He requested Otis Williams and his Charms. Okay, this tune, first recorded back in October of 55 by the Jack Fulton. Did it first on the Scope record label. And let's see. And this one's on Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records. We'll talk about it because the bio promo is interesting. And the bio promos are good. That means it's the promo with information that Sid Nathan would supply on his Deluxe, Federal, and King labels. But anyway, for Gary Spring in our YouTube chat room, March 56, Otis Williams and his Charms and their rendition of the tune Ivory Tower. Here you go, Gary, for you, the Charms.
Come down from your ivory tower. Let love come into your heart. Come down from your ivory tower. Don't keep us so far apart. I love you. I love you. Are you too far above me to hear? Come down from your ivory tower. You'll find true love has its charms. It's cold, so cold in your ivory tower, and warm, so warm in my arms. I love you. I love you. Are you too far above me to hear? Come down from your ivory tower. You'll find true love has its charm. It's cold, so cold in your ivory tower, and warm, so warm in my arms.
Last March 1956, release on Sid Nathan's Deluxe Records, Otis Williams and His Charms with their rendition of the tune Ivory Tower. Interesting thing. Let me see what it says on here. It says that, if I can see it right, it says Otis Williams is currently riding high on the crest of his last release, That's Your Mistake, which is still climbing high on the hit parade throughout the country. This new release is being rushed to the market since both sides are covers of up-and-coming rhythm and blues tunes that are showing signs in the pop field. A real double-sided release that should zoom to the top of all the hit parade in short order. And then the other side says it's about Otis Williams. It says Otis Williams was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, June 2nd, 1936. He's 5'9" tall and weighs 165 pounds. That's what my father weighs. That's pretty light. He was graduated from high school in 1954, where he received letters for basketball, baseball, football, and track. And he was studying to be a physical education teacher until he found that his real talent lies in music. Currently, Otis and His Charms are booked solid, playing in packed houses from coast to coast. There you go. That's what it says on some of these. I think those are true, a lot of those things there. Interesting. But anyway, Johnny G here on a Saturday. Let us continue here as we have, let's move into 1957 now. We fill a request for a Pale Face, requested this trio from Dallas, Texas. And this is the original version of the song. You may know other versions of this tune. It's on Don Roby's Backbeat label out of Houston, Texas. And this was the group's first release, written by the lead singer of the group. His name is Gary Mears. The two other members were J. Joe Adams and Paul Kearney. And let's see, this would be re-released in January of 58 on Backbeat as the original Casuals because one of the cover tunes came out. Maybe the Cufflinks, possibly. Either one of the Cufflinks. Anyway, from November 1957, going out to Paleface, here are the Casuals. The Casuals on Backbeat, their debut single. It's the original version of So Tough. Here you go, Paleface, for you.
Well, she's so tough. That's why I love her, love her. Well, I met a pretty girl, she walking down the street. The kind of girlie that I like to meet. She had blonde hair and she sure looked fine. Tell me, darling, will you be mine? I know I love you, darling. I really love you too. I really love you so. Baby, let me hug you. I really love you, darling. I'll never, never, never let you go. I'll never let you go. Oh, that bad That's why I love her, love her. Well, that girl and I are happy, we're as happy as can be. I love her and she likes me. We're gonna stay together, just wait and see. Call it love, baby, yes sirree. I know I love you, darling. I'll never let you go. I really love you so. Baby, let me hug you. That's why I love her, so tough. Oh, she's tough. Oh, look at that girl. Baby.
And November 1957, the original version of So Tough, as done by the Casuals, their first release on the Backbeat record label. That is with Gary Mears. He's the lead singer on that. That one they're going out to listener Paleface. So Tough is the name of the two. My porterhouse steak was not tough, Bill Sheriff. It was, although it wasn't the Agnes beef like it was last week. Anyway, Johnny G babbles on here. We are in the 1957 block. Let's fill a B-side request for listener Mike Campbell in Florida. He is a big, big Earl Lewis and the Channels fan. I think I've been playing all their records here on the program that Mike has requested. So last week we played for Mike their second release on George Golner's Gone record label, Altar of Love, and Mike requested the B-side of the 45. It's a great ballad, a song that was co-written by the lead singer, Earl Lewis, from December 57. For Mike Campbell in Florida, here are the Channels with All Alone. Here you go, Mike. For you, the Channels.
Ever since you've been gone.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That one there going out to a listener, Mike Campbell in Florida. That's Earl Lewis and the Channels, their second release on George Goldner's End Records from December 57, All Alone. We played the flip side last week, Altar of Love. And those are the Channels. We are in the 1957 block. Let's fill a request for listener Chris Reed. This is an old one, Chris, for you. Okay, this gal from Newark, New Jersey. Got to change that, Charlene. Newark, New Jersey. Okay, she had 10 releases on Sol Rabinowitz's Baton and Sir Records out of New York City. Her real name was Cynthia Coleman, but she recorded as Ann Cole. And this was her 5th release for Baton. And she's being backed up here by a group called the Suburbans that also recorded for the Baton record label. And her release, let me see. It says this release, well, the song is called Got My Mojo Working, parentheses, but it just won't work on you. That is the full title. That is in parentheses. And this was released before Muddy Waters released his. This tune written by Preston Walker from March of 1957, going out to Chris Reed. Ann Cole with the Suburbans on Baton. Got my mojo working, but it just won't work on you. Here you go, Chris, for you, Ann Cole. Yeah, March 57 release, the great Ann Cole. Ann Cole with the Suburbans backing her up. That's on Sol Rabinowitz's Baton Records. Her 5th release, her 5th of 10, a song entitled Got My Mojo Working. The original version of that tune, Muddy Waters copied hers. And but it just won't work on you. Well, Johnny G's, that's for Chris Reed in our YouTube chat. Johnny G's mojo is working on you. If you're digging on the tunes, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. I want to get to 4,000 subscribers. That would really be a feat. It would. to do that, and maybe it'll give me a little bit more time. The copyright police, well, there they are. They disappeared, and now they're out again. So I don't know what AI is doing to Johnny G, but let us continue here. Now, Timbo C, which I didn't see in the chat today, he asked me if I could play a Screamin' Jay Hawkins 45. Well, I was looking for one on Wing Records. It was actually Jay Hawkins, but I couldn't find it. I know it's somewhere because I saw it, but we're going to play another one. Now, Jay Hawkins, or Screamin' Jay Hawkins, was not only a singer, he was also a songwriter. He wrote this tune, musician, actor, film producer, and a boxer. He was originally from Cleveland, Ohio. His real name was Jalacy J. Hawkins. Okay, and let's see. We know him for his okay releases. You know, I Put a Spell on You, I think would be his biggest hit. But he recorded on different labels. I think first recorded under his real name on the Timely label back in 1954. I don't have that 45. But he had 2 on Wing and I think 1 on Mercury. This is his first of 2 on the Apollo label, and he wrote this tune from January 57. We'll send it out to Timbo C. Screamin' Jay Hawkins on this one on Apollo Records. It's called Please Try to Understand. Here you go, Timbo C, for you, Screamin' Jay Hawkins. 1957 release there for Screamin' Jay Hawkins. It's on Bess Berman's Apollo record label. Please Try to Understand is the name of the tune, and that one there going out to Timbo C. Now, I was like trying to find out. Big Dave Swinger says possibly from the Timely 54, but I wanted to check the publishing. I think is the one. This is Simek. Who owned Simek Music? SIMEK Music. It's on both sides of this. So wherever that was from is where Bess Berman got this. But of course, probably because of his OK releases, because he was on OK at the time of this release there. So these came from somewhere, and I didn't get a chance to do the research. Charlene didn't know to look at that. But anyway, Johnny G here on a Saturday. We're probably right on schedule. I was late because I had a bloody nose. It's I've been on for 2 hours and 47 minutes. I told you the show's going to be 3 hours, so I just was late. So I apologize for being that. That's twice I had a bloody nose before I came onto the program. I can't blow my nose, is what it is. But I got to go to the doctor, that's why. But we got 4 more records to go before we sign off here. Here is a flip side request for UK listener Simon Hayton in Kidwelly, Wales. Now, last week he requested Slim Harpo on Eddie Young's Excello record label, his first release, first of 22 on Excello, called I'm a King Bee. Well, Simon requested the flip side here, which I think the Rolling Stones must have loved Slim Harpo, because I think they recorded this side also. No? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, from July of 1957, for Simon in Kidwelly, Wales, Slim Harpo on Excello. It's called I Got Love If You Want It. Here you go, Simon, for you, Slim Harpo.
Got your love if you want it. Got love if you want it. We can rock a while. We can rock a while. Quit teasing me, babe. Quit teasing me, babe. With your fine brown frame. With your fine brown frame. If you let me love you, babe, I'll be your loving man. I'll be your loving man. Now yeah, you come, babe. Now yeah, you come, babe. With your head hung down. With your head hung down. I know you've been falling. The talk's all over town. The talk's all over town. Don't worry nobody. That's all this time. That's all this time. I love you, little woman. I love you, little woman. Better than I do myself. Better than I do myself. But you mistreat me, babe. For someone else. For someone else. For someone else. For someone else. For someone else.
B-sides here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That when they're going out to Simon Hayton in Kidwelly, Wales, July 57. That's Slim Harpo, the B-side to I'm a King Bee, called I Got Love If You Want It. We'll also send it out to Dennis Fluharty. He likes the blues tunes here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. That's on Ernie Young's Excello Records. Reed mentions in the chat room that the Kinks covered that. I think, Simon, you said that. Now to come to think of it. Got the Rolling Stones. Barbara's got the Rolling Stones on her mind. Anyway, Slim Harpo there. 3 more 45s to go before we sign off here. And let's fill a request for listener Bill Schmaltz, who was in our YouTube chat. I think he might have gone to bed, but this is a Jerry Diaz special. He used to call me and say, Johnny G, do you need this record? And I did. This group out of St. Louis, Missouri, that Bill requested. They had earlier releases on the Federal label. This one came out on Emmett Carter's Carter label, and of course, a song first recorded back in 1950 by Ray Anthony and his orchestra. The Ravens also did it on the National Record label, and some have this as 1955. That's way too early, too early for this. It's more like 1957. It features Art Lassiter on lead from 1957. Let's give a listen to the Rockers on Carter Records for Bill Schmaltz and their rendition of the tune Count Every Star. Here you go, Bill. For you, the Rockers.
Count one, count two, count three, yes, count four, count one, count two, count three, yes, count four.
Rare 45s here for a Saturday evening. That one there going out to listener Bill Schmaltz. The sound of the Rockers there. The Rockers from 1957 on Emmett Carter's Carter Records out of St. Louis, Missouri. Song entitled Count Every Star. 2 more 45s to go before we sign off here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. This is a request for listener Gabe Hirschman. If you have a request for a future Vinyl Treasure show, please email JohnnyG at vinyltreasures@aol.com, as Gabe did. And he requested this singer, pianist, and songwriter, originally from Cleveland, Ohio, signed with Sid Nathan's King record label, had 20 releases on the label. Gabe requested his 11th, and it's a song he wrote from November of 57. Let's give a listen to Bubber Johnson. Bubber Johnson on King. The song is called Muddy Water. Here you go, Gabe, for you. Bubber Johnson.
Hey babe, we gotta have a little talk. I ought to pack up my things and walk. I know a dollar goes from hand to hand, but before I let you go from man to man, I'd rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log. I'd work for you just like a Georgia mule. My friends laugh and they call me a fool. Your kisses are as sweet as can be, but before I let you make a sap out of me, I'd rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log. But you won't be fair. You don't know how to be on the square. Have your fun, baby, if you must. But before I'll have a woman that I can't trust, I'd rather drink muddy water, sleep in a hollow log.
Yeah, that is a cool tune. I've never played that here on the program. Had the record in my collection for a long, long time. Probably bought it from Doug Hanners when he used to get me those set sale lists. That one they're going out to a Gabe Hirschman in our YouTube chat room. Let's say hello to Gabe, as that is a Bubber Johnson. Bubber Johnson on Sid Nathan's King record label. His 11th of 20 on King from November of 1957. Muddy Water is the name of the tune. That's going to do it for Johnny G and the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank you for joining Johnny G on this Saturday evening. And if you do have a request for a future Vinyl Treasure Show, like for tomorrow, if you haven't sent me any, those of you that are my regulars, please email Johnny G at vinyltreasures@aol.com. We will pick up tomorrow at 9 p.m. from 1958. So I have a little bit of space to add some things into there. Looks like 37 records fits just right. I was late, which is why we're a little bit over 12, or we would have been really close to the midnight hour. But I want to thank everybody for tuning into the program. Again, if you are new to this program, just finding out, and you are signed into YouTube, you have a YouTube account, or create an account and be one of my subscribers as we inch toward 4,000 subscribers here on the Vinyl Treasure Show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Charlene, for all your help. Charlene is my administrative assistant, and she lives in Texas, far away from Johnny G. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. We're closing the show with a bonus track that I picked, okay, to close the show tonight. And it's from 1957. This gal, female lead with male backing, she hails from Brooklyn, New York. And wait a minute. This female moved to Brooklyn, New York. I take it back. She was originally from New Bern, North Carolina. Her name was Bessie White, and in 1956, she married Larry Banks. And Larry Banks was a member of a group called the Four Fellows, and they are backing her up on this tune here. And this is her, I guess we'll say, her debut single, okay? And this is from August of 1957. Our closer is by Miss Tony Banks and the Four Fellows on Glory Records. It's called You're Still in My Heart. Of course, she would later record as Bessie Banks. And you may have heard her tune original. She did the original recording of Go Now that the Moody Blues had a big hit with, and you'll hear that on my Soul Show. But that's our closer from August 57, Miss Tony Banks and the Four Fellows on Glory, You're Still in My Heart. Well, hopefully you'll still be in Johnny G's heart for tomorrow. So I hope to see many of you tomorrow evening beginning at 9 p.m. right here on the Vinyltreasure Show. For those I won't see, I'll see you next time, maybe Wednesday or next Saturday. I might do a show Thursday. We'll see. Depends how much time I have to put the show together. But just want to say, everybody, so long. Here is Miss Tony Banks and the Four Fellows. So long, everybody. Here you go.
My darling, though we are apart, and I have wrecked our romance, you're still in my heart. My darling, I know I was wrong from the start. Please give me one more chance. You're still in my heart. Now that you're gone and I'm so all alone, I realize I am to blame. Please forgive me, for I didn't know that without you I'd never be the same. Yes, darling, please, let's make a new start. I will be faithful to you. You're still in my heart. Now that you're gone and I'm so all alone, I realize I am to blame. Please, please forgive me, 'cause without you I'd never be the same. Yes, darling, please, let's make